Welcome to my YouTube channel. Every coin has a history where history meets hidden fortune. Here I share real videos of rare and old coins, including pieces worth millions that can truly change a collector's life. If you love coin hunting, rare finds, and valuable treasures, this channel is your guide to the world of priceless coins. The $1 1881, universally known as the 1881 Morgan silver dollar, stands as one of the most iconic, historically rich, and widely collected coins in the history of the United States, representing not only American monetary policy but also the political, economic, industrial, and cultural forces shaping the nation during the late 19th century. This coin was struck during a period when the United States was transitioning from post-Civil War Reconstruction into rapid industrial growth, massive westward expansion, and intense debates over silver versus gold as the backbone of national currency, and the 1881 Morgan dollar perfectly captures that moment in silver form. Designed by George T. Morgan, an English-born engraver recruited by the U.S. Mint to modernize American coinage, the Morgan dollar features a realistic, strong, and distinctly American portrait of Lady Liberty on the obverse, modeled after Anna Willis Williams, a Philadelphia schoolteacher whose profile symbolized liberty not as a mythological goddess but as a real American woman, reflecting democratic ideals of the era. Liberty is shown wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with wheat and cotton, symbolizing unity between northern industry and southern agriculture after the Civil War, while the inscription, E pluribus unum, and 13 stars represent the original colonies, reinforcing national identity. The reverse of the 1881 Morgan dollar displays a powerful bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, signifying the nation's readiness for war but preference for peace, surrounded by the inscriptions, United States of America, $1, and In God We Trust, which had become a standard motto reflecting American values. The eagle's posture is assertive yet balanced, reinforcing America's growing confidence as an emerging world power during the Gilded Age. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, the 1881 Morgan dollar weighs 26.73 grams, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and contains 0.77344 troy ounces of pure silver, making it both a circulating coin and a bullion-backed store of value, especially important during a time when silver mining interests strongly influenced federal policy. The 1881 Morgan dollar was minted at 4 U.S. Mint facilities: Philadelphia, No Mintmark, New Orleans, O, San Francisco, S, and Carson City, CC, with Philadelphia producing the largest quantity, while Carson City issues, struck near the silver mines of Nevada, remain especially desirable due to their historical connection to the American West and lower mintages. The existence of the 1881 dollar is directly tied to the Bland-Allison Act of 1878, which required the U.S. Treasury to purchase large quantities of domestically mined silver and convert it into coinage, leading to massive production of Morgan dollars, many of which were stored in treasury vaults for decades rather than circulating heavily. As a result, a significant number of 1881 Morgan dollars survived in excellent condition, particularly from Philadelphia and San Francisco, making them popular among collectors seeking high-grade examples. Despite high mintages, the 1881 Morgan dollar remains historically invaluable because it reflects the intense political struggle between free silver advocates and gold standard supporters, a debate that shaped U.S. economics for decades and influenced presidential elections, including the famous 1896 campaign of William Jennings Bryan. From a numismatic perspective, the 1881 Morgan dollar is admired for its typically strong strike, especially from the San Francisco Mint, where coins often show exceptional detail in Liberty's hair and the eagle's feathers, while New Orleans issues are known for softer strikes but strong historical appeal. Carson City 1881 cc. Dollars, though not the rarest, are prized due to their frontier mint origin and association with Western mining culture. The coin gained renewed fame in the 20th century through the Pittman Act of 1918, which led to the melting of millions of silver dollars, and later through the GSA, General Services Administration, hoard sales of the 1970s, when thousands of uncirculated Carson City Morgan dollars, including some from 1881, were released to the public, dramatically increasing collector interest and awareness. Today, the 1881 Morgan silver dollar is considered a cornerstone of American coin collecting, valued not only for its silver content but for its artistry, symbolism, and historical significance. It serves as a tangible link to an era of railroads, silver booms, political reform, and national identity, and whether held by collectors, investors, or historians, the 1881 $1 coin remains a powerful artifact of America's monetary heritage, embodying the economic ambitions, artistic achievements, and democratic ideals of the United States during one of its most transformative centuries. Continuing further, the 1881 Morgan silver dollar also holds exceptional importance when examined through the lens of circulation patterns, storage history, grading standards, and long-term market behavior, all of which add deeper layers to its numismatic legacy and explain why this single-year issue continues to fascinate collectors, historians, and investors alike. Although officially intended for everyday commerce, most 1881 Morgan dollars, especially those struck at the Philadelphia and San Francisco mints, rarely saw extensive circulation because the U.S. economy at the time relied heavily on paper currency and banknotes for large transactions, causing silver dollars to be inconvenient and often unpopular for daily use. Instead, vast numbers of these coins were stacked in canvas bags of 1,000 pieces and stored in treasury vaults, where they remained untouched for decades, preserving sharp details and original mint luster that modern collectors prize. This unusual storage history explains why 1881 Morgan dollars are frequently encountered today in mint state grades, including Mississippi 63, Mississippi 64, and even Mississippi 65 and higher, making the year especially attractive for collectors building high-quality type sets. From a grading perspective, specialists closely examine Liberty's cheek, jawline, and hair above the ear for contact marks, as these high points are most vulnerable to bag marks caused by coins striking each other during transport and storage. Similarly, on the reverse, the eagle's breast feathers and wingtips are critical areas for assessing wear and strike quality, with fully detailed breast feathers significantly increasing desirability and value. The 1881 issue is also known for producing coins with attractive, natural toning, ranging from soft golden hues to vibrant rainbow patterns caused by decades of chemical interaction between silver and its storage environment, and such eye appeal can elevate an otherwise common example into a premium collectible. Historically, the 1881 Morgan dollar also reflects broader societal changes, including the rise of large-scale mining corporations, the expansion of the railroad system that transported silver from the west to eastern mints, and the growing influence of financial institutions that shaped federal monetary policy. Each coin thus represents not just currency, but a physical record of industrial America's growth and internal economic tensions. In the modern era, the 1881 Morgan dollar occupies a unique position in the numismatic market, balancing accessibility with prestige. While circulated examples remain affordable for beginners, top-grade specimens, especially those from the Carson City mint with original GSA holders, can command substantial premiums, driven by collector demand, limited supply of pristine pieces, and enduring fascination with the Old West. For long-term collectors, the 1881 Morgan silver dollar is often viewed as both a historical investment and an educational artifact, offering insight into metallurgy, engraving techniques, mint operations, and economic policy, while simultaneously serving as a beautiful and enduring symbol of America's silver-backed past. This combination of historical depth, artistic excellence, and tangible value ensures that the 1881 $1 coin continues to hold a respected and almost legendary status within the world of U.S. coinage, connecting present-day enthusiasts with the ambitions, struggles, and achievements of 19th-century America. Looking even deeper, the 1881 Morgan silver dollar can also be understood as a powerful reflection of technological progress and craftsmanship within the United States Mint during the late 19th century, a time when minting techniques were becoming more standardized yet still relied heavily on skilled human labor and precision machinery. Steam-powered presses, improved die steel, and better quality control allowed mints in Philadelphia, San Francisco, New Orleans, and Carson City to strike coins with sharper detail and more consistent weight, and this is especially evident in many 1881 issues where Liberty's hair curls, the cotton bowls and wheat ears in her cap, and the fine feather lines on the eagle's wings appear bold and well-defined. Die varieties and minor minting differences further enhance the appeal of the 1881 Morgan dollar for advanced collectors, as specialists study subtle variations in date size, mintmark placement, and die cracks or polishing lines, treating each coin as a unique product of its specific dies and striking conditions. These varieties offer a deeper layer of numismatic scholarship and turn the 1881 dollar into a subject of ongoing research and cataloging. Economically, the coin also serves as a reminder of how government policy can shape currency production independent of public demand, since the Bland Allison Act forced continuous silver dollar minting even when commercial need was low, resulting in the massive stockpiling that later defined Morgan dollar history. Over time, these stored coins became a hidden national reserve of wealth, and when they finally entered the collector market in the mid-20th century, they reshaped American numismatics by making high-grade 19th-century silver coins widely accessible for the first time. Culturally, the 1881 Morgan dollar has transcended its role as money and become an enduring symbol of the American West, the silver boom era, and the promise of prosperity that drew miners, settlers, and entrepreneurs across the continent. Its image is frequently used in books, films, and educational materials to represent frontier economics and the mythology of silver-backed wealth. For modern audiences, holding an 1881 Morgan silver dollar is akin to holding a piece of living history, a tangible object that once represented national confidence, industrial ambition, and democratic ideals, and whose survival across more than a century allows present and future generations to connect physically and intellectually with the financial, political, and artistic heritage of the United States during one of its most dynamic periods.